Joining me right now is House Ways and Means Committee member, South Dakota Congresswoman Kristi Noem. Congresswoman, it's good to see you this morning. Thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
We have a lot to talk about, Congresswoman. First, let's get to the FBI. Your reaction to what has taken place there.
You know, I think that most of the folks who work at the FBI do it honorably, and I thank them for their service to our country. If there is corruption, if there is cover-up, then we need the truth. And that's the side that I've always stood on. Yeah,
are we getting the truth, though? I mean, that's the issue, right? Because here we have little bits and pieces every day of something else that causes you to go, you know, the fact that there's all these anti-Trump text messages from the very guy who's actually investigating the Hillary Clinton email scandal and interviewing Hillary Clinton herself.
A lot of questions, and a lot of members of Congress that have committees over that jurisdiction are weighing in on that. And so I know that we're doing our due diligence. I've been focused on tax reform recently, and so that's where my expertise comes into play.
So what about tax reform? Let's talk about that. Congressional Republicans expected to sign a final version of the bill, or certainly post it today, perhaps vote next week, meaning no more changes can be made, right? I mean, but several GOP senators now, including Florida Senator Marco Rubio, are threatening to vote against this tax plan unless the child tax credit is expanded. Will you expand that tax credit?
Well, absolutely. Marco, Ivanka, and I have worked extensively on the child tax credit. We, in this bill that we will sign the conference report on today, have doubled the child tax credit. We've expanded the amount of people that can claim the credit as well. I think the discussion that Marco was having yesterday had to do with refundability portion of it. That's something that I think we can accommodate, but also it costs money. And so when you're doing this kind of a tax reform package in a reconciliation bill, you have to make sure that all the numbers work. And so that was the challenge that we faced at the last minute.
But you've got to, but in doing all of this, you've got to choose winners and losers in this. I mean, isn't that really the bottom line here? Okay, so you've expanded the child tax credit already. You're spending upwards of $600 billion on that portion of this $1.5 trillion plan. And then you've got the people in high tax states who are losing the SALT deduction, other people losing all their business deductions, coming to the realization that their taxes are going higher. So how come that's more important than answering Peter King in New York, that he wants more movement on the state and local tax deduction?
Well, I'm going to disagree with you a little bit there. All of the discussion that we've had in negotiations and while putting these bills together was about how we can get low and middle income folks more relief, that they can keep more dollars in their pockets to take care of their families. By this refundability portion, that actually brings relief to more of those low and middle income families. When you talk about the SALT deduction, we keep a SALT deduction in place up to $10,000. Dual eligibility, they can use it for property or income taxes, whatever their local taxes may be. And then we've made other adjustments that will bring those high tax states some relief. So I really think that this bill addresses the concerns that we've had in this country. It gives us long-term tax policy so that we can bring companies and jobs back to this country. It strengthens our future while meeting the needs of families that today don't even have $400 in the bank for an emergency situation. Almost half the people in this country cannot handle an emergency if it costs $400, and that has to change. This is exactly what this is going to bring, is relief for them, more dollars in their pocket and higher wages.
Yeah, and that's certainly what we all want to see, but how do you push back on the criticism that if you expand this credit, you're really talking about welfare? This is welfare.
You know, I think that that's one of the debates that we've had, and we've had it extensively. I'm grateful that we're expanding the child tax credit. The refundability is always going to be debatable. We're going to come back in the new year and make sure that we have integrity in our poverty programs. That's something that Speaker Ryan has focused on, that I'm focused on. We need to make sure that our poverty programs actually lift people out of poverty so that we don't have programs that keep people there and that it can be abused. We certainly do not want to have fraud in taxpayer dollars when you've got people that work hard every single day and pay their taxes, and you don't want somebody getting those benefits disingenuously. So that's a conversation that we're still continuing to have.
Let me ask you, go through the numbers for us. Everybody wants to really have an understanding that you have the votes. We know that Senator John McCain is sick. He's in the hospital right now. We know that you've got this pushback from Marco Rubio. Do you feel that you have the votes? For example, do you need John McCain to vote yes on this?
I think we'll have the votes. We're certainly praying for Senator McCain. I know his health is in a very serious situation, and so we've been lifting him up in prayer as well. I believe that Marco will end up voting for this bill. I think that the senators that recognize that this is a huge fix to our tax code and what a benefit this is going to be for America, not just strengthen our families, but it'll also strengthen our future. I believe that when they recognize that and read through the bill after we've signed the conference report, that they'll get on board.
So you think you'll get the votes, you'll post it today, and you'll be able to vote next week?
You know, obviously no bill's perfect, but we think that this has got huge victories in it for the American people.
Look, the Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan, is looking to silence this speculation about his retirement. Politico obviously reporting that he will leave Washington after the 2018 midterm elections. Watch this.
Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it.
I'm not at it.
About that, is Speaker Ryan getting tired here? He wants to step down at the end of the election next year in 2018. That's what Politico is reporting.
You know, that's up to Speaker Ryan. He's done a good job getting us through this tax reform policy, and I honestly believe that a lot of this is fake news. People like to talk about speculation and rumors on the Hill. It happens all the time. I tend to focus on what Speaker Ryan has said his future leads to.
But, you know, I mean, there is a bigger question about what happens in 2018 and whether or not the House loses the majority. Obviously, the Dems are, you know, trying very hard to be obstructionists, trying hard not to have your agenda and the president's agenda executed. What do you think? How worried are you and your colleagues about losing the majority next year?
You know, when it comes to the Democratic Party and what they have said about this tax bill, what they've said about our economy, what they've said about Republicans' plan to lift people into a stronger future has been actually quite shameful. A lot of what they've said has just not contained any facts. And so I would ask the American people to go get the facts, get the details in this bill, future bills, what we're working to do to give them more freedoms and liberties. And that's what we're going to go home and talk about. You know, that's how I've always worked on my campaigns and visited face-to-face with folks and given them the facts of what we're doing on Capitol Hill to make their lives better.
All right, we'll be watching. Kristi Noem, good to see you, Congresswoman. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you
Appreciate it.
soon. Congresswoman Kristi Noem there.